In a moment when tensions between Iran and the United States threatened to spiral into a wider regional crisis, diplomacy emerged as the only path away from escalation. At the center of these efforts stood Pakistan, positioning itself not as a bystander, but as an active intermediary working to bridge one of the most volatile divides in global politics. As the situation intensified, Pakistan utilized its diplomatic channels, with both Tehran and Washington, to open lines of communication that had grown increasingly strained. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif played a central role in these efforts, leveraging long-standing relationships with both sides to encourage dialogue over confrontation. The objective was clear: prevent further escalation and create space for negotiation before the conflict could expand beyond control. Behind the scenes, Pakistan facilitated a series of engagements aimed at bringing both parties closer to the negotiating table. Meetings and discussions were hosted involving officials connected to both Iran and the United States, creating an environment where dialogue could continue even amid rising tensions. Pakistan also acted as a conduit for proposals and messages, ensuring that communication remained active at a time when direct contact was limited and fragile. One of the most significant developments came with the facilitation of direct talks in Islamabad. These discussions marked a critical step in de-escalation, signaling a willingness from both sides to engage, even if cautiously. The ability to provide a neutral and trusted platform for such talks underscored Pakistan's diplomatic positioning and its intent to contribute constructively to regional stability. Pakistan's efforts were not carried out in isolation. The country worked in coordination with other influential regional and global actors, including China, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and Egypt. This broader alignment helped reinforce the push for de-escalation, creating a collective diplomatic front aimed at reducing tensions and supporting a ceasefire. These combined efforts led to a significant outcome: a 2-week ceasefire agreement between Iran and the United States. The response from both sides reflected recognition of Pakistan's role. Iran's foreign minister, Abbas Araghchi, expressed appreciation for what he described as Pakistan's tireless efforts to end the war in the region. The United States also acknowledged Pakistan's contribution in helping broker the ceasefire, highlighting the importance of diplomatic engagement in moments of crisis. Beyond the immediate objective of halting escalation, Pakistan's diplomatic initiative was driven by broader strategic concerns. A prolonged conflict risked destabilizing the region and disrupting global trade routes, particularly through the Strait of Hormuz, a critical artery for the world's energy supply. By working to ease tensions, Pakistan also aimed to support the reopening and security of this vital passage. Ultimately, the ceasefire represents more than a temporary halt in conflict. It reflects the impact that sustained diplomatic engagement can have, even in the most complex geopolitical environments. Pakistan's role in facilitating dialogue, maintaining communication, and coordinating with international partners highlights how mediation, when pursued consistently and strategically, can create opportunities for peace, where confrontation once seemed inevitable. Pakistan has consistently positioned itself as a nation that prioritizes dialogue over conflict, advocating for peace. Through measured diplomacy and strategic engagement, it has demonstrated an ability to navigate sensitive geopolitical tensions with balance and restraint. Its role in facilitating communication between opposing sides throughout the tensions reflects a broader commitment to global stability, highlighting a pattern of calculated and effective diplomatic conduct on the international stage.